Last time, in the crawling dusk. After the light of the torch he'd hurled had been consumed by pale tendrils, Rod remembered that once summoned, abyssal portals could not be disrupted, but instead could be reversed or replaced. Now with a plan forming in his mind, Rod reached out a hand to Fenro's cheek and told him it would all be okay. Rory, the one they'd come to save, fell to his knees in the shadow of Peng's beak, put his makeshift flippers together and crinkled his nose to begin a prayer. Finewynn heard the heart of his prayer. Rory wished for Peng to transform him into one of his kin, a penguinfolk, so he might finally live alongside his brothers and father with pride. Since the prayer was said in the same vernacular as the one that summoned Peng, the rest of the party did not trust it, so Sawyer commanded George to grab and monkey roll Rory away from the portal. Fenro considered an attempt to commune with Patch, but feared that a prayer to Patch near an opened portal to the abyss may summon the unfinished one to it. Instead, he decided to handle the penguinists around him with a powerful Po-watcha-catcha. Attempting a shot in the dark, Baggy activated her Mindwalker bracer to place herself into a fond memory of the greater demon Peng. Slipping past Peng's icy gaze, the memory of an unexpected kindness from Baggy planted itself into the demon's memory. A once-in-a-lifetime afternoon of fishing, surfing, and sunbathing. Piercing the stone, Peng crushed Rod and many of the penguinists under beak, Fenro barely dodging thanks to Rod's well-placed smack to his posterior. As Peng lifted up his beak, Sawyer threw a bit of the purified liquid datonite onto the dark tongue, which caused it to shudder in pain. Fenro continued the effort to reverse the summoning spell, speaking the abyssal phrase backwards and alighting the beak of one of the penguin totems nearby. Finewynn decided that Fenro had that handled, and, taking a note from Rod's first instinct, lighted a torch and hucked it into the empty void. Fenro, translating for Baggy, implored Peng to see Rory's wish fulfilled, and then return to the dark from which it came. Peng agreed to transform Rory, but seemed intent to continue its rise from the abyss. Adamantly, George wrestled Rory away from the paws of Peng and Perry, until Rod, fed up with the monkey business, catapulted both Rory and George at the abyss. The two slammed into Peng's shoulder, giving Rory the chance to slip away, crawling up the dark feathered arm. And now the remaining penguinists took the commotion as an opportunity to escape. The remaining penguin took the opportunity and attempted to escape. He fled to the northern tree line as Peng closed its eyes and crushed Rory in its palms. As Baggy, Rod, and Sawyer chased and finished the penguin coward, Fenro heard the ancient form of abyssal he'd only ever heard once before. Peng uttered, "You of weakness, become strong like me. You of struggle, know peace like me. You of faith, become my kin." With 3 ratifying beats, white tendrils pulsed from the creases in the paws, and a penguin was revealed, sporting the same colors as Rory's homemade penguin suit. Thinking better of letting loose a titanic demon into Ventraloom, Fenro and Finewynn completed the banishment spell to close the portal. The light from the penguin's totems drifted into the lightless expanse, flashed and eliminated the darkness. As it fades, we return to our huddled heroes, here in what remains of the penguinist ritual. Alright, do we have everybody?
Besides the Bodhi, who's still on his way back. He was out and about, but he's heading back. He said we're good to go, and then he'll be here within the next 5-10.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I'm ready.
And that is your guys' go-ahead.
All right.
Shit, I forgot how to fly.
How many torches did we leave them?
I think it's 4 left.
Yeah.
4?
We didn't, here. I kept track of it on his sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 left. Cole's right.
See?
I want us, we can give him torches, but can we just not do that till he gets here and see if he notices?
Yeah.
And asks about it?
Yeah. No, he used those torches.
In character, yeah.
No, that was him.
Yeah, that was him, technically. He did give us permission to keep doing what we're doing.
I felt obligated to do the same thing like he said.
Exactly.
Alright, well.
What?
We, seem to have everything all wrapped up here. We want to give a little Rory here a walk back, or you think you good on your own, buddy?
Yeah, Rory, first and foremost, how you doing? You good? You bad? Great? Not great?
Well, I feel great. Yeah. I think it's a lot to take in, certainly, but he does a little waddle in a circle when he goes, lifts one wing, then the other, and looks around and nods his head. He goes, yeah, this is how it was meant to be.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, me too.
Just, next time, I mean, assuming there ever is a next time, if something like this comes up, do just, a little bit more research, bud. So,
yeah,
so your family ain't worrying about you, and you don't accidentally, doom the entire, continental shelf. We got you, it's all good now, but,
That is what I was gonna bring up, is that this is, how I feel I was meant to be, but man, what you guys had to go through to make it happen.
No, zip it, and you're good. Just make sure. You think you're gonna be able to get home safely?
I will. It'll be interesting. Talking to my dad about this. I didn't exactly say anything.
Yeah, no, we were a little detail light, just knowing you had gone missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just staying on the lookout for you, and luckily we did.
Are you sure? Maybe I should go with you guys and then come back later?
I mean,
I don't know if you want to be going where we're going. Might be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
That being said, Rory's brothers did already set out for him. They may be, up ahead. It may be best just to catch up with them if we can, and then have y'all go back as a group.
Oh, my brothers are out there looking for me?
Yeah? No? They're worried about you, bud.
That figures. It may just be that they were coming back from, one of their trips to the Denier ruins. And
no, they were actively heading back out, bud. They were leaving to go find you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we could find them, that would probably be best.
Yeah, so sounds like you're tagging along for a little bit, and we'll find them, and you can head back with them.
Okay. I say that's good with me.
Y'all all good with that too?
That works for me. More the merrier.
I don't have an objection.
You see Gleam and Perry walk
Finewynn.
back up. Okay, so we're taking him, right? He's coming along?
For the time being, yeah. Till we can find his brothers and get him back home safely.
But what do we do about the others? And you see
We already took care.
these guys are just kind of like wandering about, circling this statue. These two are just
Mitch.
kind of getting up to consciousness.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to ask. I was going to ask if anyone needed to be stabilized or if they were,
Now,
they were good to go.
if you remember, that is what Gleam and Perry were doing while you guys discussed
okay.
what to do about Peng.
I forgot that tidbit. Alright, well then, yeah. No, homies, y'all good to go. I would say, look more into the cult you're joining, just before you join them. I get y'all's hearts were in the right place, but it ain't always easy. You ain't always gonna have a group of adventurers to save your hides. But for now,
I'm kind of into it.
For now, skedaddle and try to keep on that straight and narrow.
They start
that's that
waddling
taken care of.
backwards. Keeping their eyes on you guys as they disappear into the forests.
Ways I see it, the only ones that like posed any actual threat were the penguins. You know, take out the shepherd and the sheep will scatter, that type thing.
Those were penguins.
What if
Fenro, you're a farmer, ain't you?
Yeah.
You ain't never heard that idiom?
I mean, sheep will run away from you no matter what, unless you got like a sheepdog or something. We didn't have sheep on the farm, mind you, but this is just what I know from somewhere.
Baggy's just pulling the fucking, what is it? Picard. The good old Picard facepalm right now. In exasperation.
Well, anyway, we all good? We want to head on back to the main road? Get back onto where we were meaning to head in the first place before we ran into like a penguin god?
Oh,
Sounds like a
shoot!
plan.
Yeah, no, that's a good plan. Real quick. Baggy's gonna run over to, like, where the guy died. Just see what he's got on him.
Oh, sure thing. Up the road.
One of the two penguins. Not the one that ran away, but the one that died here in the actual area.
Oh, this one.
Oh, there he is. My monitor's all whack, so he was off
It's
screen.
okay. I
There you
moved
go.
him off over to the side there, but he actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. He died more around here.
Yeah, that's the one. The
You
one
see
nearby.
him- yeah, you see him sprawled out. His hood has come, away from his face. You see that he had longer hair, but it's still very sleek, greasy, and like kind of stuck to his face. At this point, almost forms like a silhouette around his face. But he's gone and done for. You search around his pockets and go ahead and roll me an investigation.
You got it, boss hoss. There we go. It's insight, right? That's the one to get the passive on. Yes. Okay. Oh, baby!
A 2. You find
Love to
Get
see
this.
that.
full bass. Full freaking bass.
I didn't know we were getting PG-18 already.
No, like the fish.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. Like, just a whole ass fish up here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like taped to his leg.
That's so sick.
It's a little weird, but
Hey, y'all.
that's probably what
Y'all
gets you to
hungry for
like
fish tonight?
stop searching.
I got us a little din-din. We're gonna have to sort of ration it pretty severely. Might help break up the hardtack. Baggy's gonna return with the fish.
Oh, hey, Baggy, you got a fish.
Yeah?
Nice. You just pick
You
it up
wanna
off the
cook it up?
ground? Is that spirit fish that was swimming around? No,
Nah,
it's
it was,
less flowy.
it was, guy had it in his bag. Sort of like in a nice little contained pocket type thing. Looked like it was made for holding fish, but it was also like exterior caked in his blood, so I didn't want to take that with me. But
was that all he was carrying?
it was all I found.
All right, I guess you keep the importance near you, huh?
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
y'all ready to hit the road? Got us a little snacky we can hit up to add on flavor tonight.
So,
Worked for me.
my question is, so looking forward, Baggy, Fenro, Fine, Sawyer, Rod, you all know that this is, I believe, a week's journey to get to these Denier ruins, the so-called Vardenwald. Trekking across the icy wastes is difficult, treacherous, and takes time. Will you be hunkering down for like a long rest here, or would you like to continue for the rest of the day?
What time is it right now?
I believe you guys had set out early morning, and then you came across the ritual pretty soon after, like an hour after. The whole fight happened
so
like
it's
around. So it's probably around lunchtime, right? Noon.
yeah, high noon even.
Yeah.
We still got a good bit of daylight ahead of us. Maybe 5-6 hours. Y'all want to keep heading on and then see if we can find somewhere to pop down?
Yeah, I'm all set to go.
Rod, Sawyer, how y'all looking?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
By the way,
And you need a torch.
Baggy has popped out like one of the eyes and is just sort of munching on it out of the fish.
It pops like a grape.
Thanks.
It's pretty.
Thanks for
pretty
that.
yummy. You're welcome.
By the way, Mitch, I wanted to ask this earlier, but can you fix a Bodhi real quick?
Oh,
He's missing
perfect.
something.
Oh, that's right. He's not here. He's not here yet.
Please give him, yeah.
Let me see. It was there a moment ago, but I
What is he
deleted
missing?
You'll know as soon as it pops back up.
I won't.
Yeah, you will, Nathaniel. Come on.
There's no way I could know.
Rah, rah, rah.
Alright, hold up. We'll take. Oh no. Yeah, we'll take this one.
Disappear on you?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, you like full stop deleted it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hang on.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
take a
the
second.
Sims icon, Cole. And Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah. That is missing.
Yeah, he's a fine
You're right.
sim at the moment. If you will.
We can skip it. If it's gonna take you a second, don't worry about it.
Oh, it's just it's uploading. But
Okay.
as it loads, let me ask. So if you're heading on, I'll need everybody to roll me a survival check to see how well you guys traverse the landscape.
Easy. Easy
You got a
roll.
13?
Yeah.
Oh! Bro, a 10
Alright.
for once in my goddamn life?
Ooh.
And I got Fine's roll coming up.
Yeah.
Let me double check what he's got. Did he not? Bro. Alright. You didn't fill that in! Bodhi.
You didn't fill
What
in
does he
his
know?
survival?
No, Ranger with the Tasha's guide gets the Deft Explorer instead of Natural Explorer, then okay.
There we go.
He just
Perfect
didn't put
size.
in what thing it is. Well,
Perfect. Mint.
I'm gonna assume it's one of them. Anyway, there's a Bodhi's roll. You got an 11.
Bro, I'm a Bodhi.
Oh god.
On Jaw?
On Jwa.
You are a Bodhi? Huh? Alright,
Two of my favorite things is messing with scammers about their grammar and their fake backstories.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is messing with Skippy about his grammar. And his
Survival
fake
is
backstory.
wisdom-based,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's so sick nasty with me.
Yeah.
Fucking
true.
+6. I like the discrepancy between our two scores, Cole. You rolled 1 higher than me, but got like 5 higher total.
Yeah. I'm just sick with it.
I'm making a dollar bill that Cole can use at legal places and get arrested for.
At legal
I
places.
can already do that.
Yeah, but yours isn't as cool as mine.
Yo, who got the nat 20?
It was me. I
It
got
was-
to roll. I got to roll
Job.
again for me. Thank you.
Oh, nothing. Nobody got a nat 20.
On Ga.
Pshaw.
Oh, is that the roll for the spiders?
I don't know. Again.
Poor Bodhi. He's gonna come back and there's gonna be spiders and he's just gonna leave.
It's gonna
That'll
be
be a
the
rough
You
same.
guys got?
It's gonna be the same thing that we just did, but with the spider, and now with the penguin. The same interaction,
Okay.
but without the quest.
Okay, so good stuff. You guys make some significant headway. You are crossing the vast tundra. There's a lot of segments where there seems to just be nothing but an expanse of white snow, right? Like from feet to sky, everything. In some parts, it's even hard to maintain your footing and sense of place. But you know, pushing through, following the great form of Fenro's visage, you know, blue ethereal visage, you're able to be led forth and make some good distance and keep your travel on on pace. You eventually find a spot to camp out, you know, an outcropping of cliff or a cave of some kind, as night falls, and you guys get to rest. There's no
Fenro
map for
with
it,
your-
but you know, keep it in the headspace.
Finro, with your bones so bright, won't you guide our way tonight?
I freaking love that.
Hey, when you got glowy bones, you use them.
Right?
Uh,
How could you not?
All right, so we're settling down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
sounds like it. Fenro, here's a fish. You're the one with the cooking skills, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have like some downtime before hitting the hay, so if there's anything you guys want to accomplish or do, just let me know.
I want to
I'll
give
cook the
Fenro
fish.
the fish.
I'll just eat the fish raw.
Fenro, you can roll me.
Oh, thanks, Maggie.
You can roll me survival. I believe is for cooking.
Oh!
You must, I mean, Fenro must have gotten caught up in talking with Rory, or, was pulled away by Gleam to be shown like a sparkling wall painting that was left there from, goodness knows how long. And you were taken away from the fish over the fire for long enough that you get back and it's just a charred brick in the shape of a fish.
Fenro accidentally knocks over the campfire somehow. It's on a rock.
You do have to, parse the wood back together and relight it.
Fenro? What's that smell there, bud?
I might have gotten a little bit distracted and, well, obviously this isn't my best work.
It looks good.
You don't have
right,
to do
everyone?
that. Nah, don't worry about it. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just one little messed up cooking little disaster.
I'm
Next
not
time
eating
it'll
that.
come out just as well.
I'm not eating that.
Fair enough. You want some of my rations?
I
I'll
got-
share them out. It's
I
not
got
like I
rations.
really need them.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Fenro.
Yeah.
Hand me a little bit of your fish.
He like snaps off a piece of the fish.
It is a visceral.
Yeah. There you go.
You just
Let me know
cure
how bad it
wounds
is.
with a burnt fish.
Yeah, wait.
Grow another fish back.
Baggy just bites into it and starts munching.
All right, roll me Constitution, Baggy.
Constitution.
Yep.
Dang, I wish I
To be
was
fair,
good at that.
This is still a 7.
That's
like
true.
it's pretty bad, but it is isn't it an automatic fail on
Not for
a
skill
check?
checks.
Not
Oh, I thought that
skill
was
checks. Yeah, it is certainly a fail.
Yeah,
you
obviously.
definitely fucked up, but you didn't fuck up the worst anyone's ever fucked up.
Indeed.
The automatic success and fails are strictly attack rolls.
Probably
And
had like
5e.
my spinach puffs moment where, like from from Emperor's New Groove, where like you remembered it and ran back over in time to like at least maybe salvage like some one part of it or something. And with
I got a 17.
that one part, you're able to get it down. It certainly tastes of charcoal. But there's a hint
like
of the fishy kind of tang underneath.
It's
some
like
of the
burnt
sea
to a
salt
crisp.
still gets through.
Burnt to a crisp, but still seasoned pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, you
It's
know what?
salted well.
Ain't the worst thing I ever ate.
Rory
That's
walks
probably a
up and
toast sandwich.
starts pecking at
Toast
it a little bit.
sandwich. Ain't good. Did y'all know toast sandwiches are a real thing, by the way?
Yeah, no, they're stupid.
Like you put a piece of toast in between two pieces of bread?
Yes, that is a real thing. It
I
was
need it.
especially popular during World War II, or rather in World War II Britain.
So you
I
go
need
through
it.
the trouble of toasting one piece of bread, but then you don't toast the others, but instead just like smack it in between
Yeah.
two regular pieces of bread.
Yes, toast
Yeah.
sandwich.
You
Just
know,
wanted
like
to
a
get
meat
that
patty? It's like a meat patty, but the meat is toast and the patty is bread.
It's literally the inverse of KFC's Double Down. Where they
Good.
used extra meat for the fucking buns. Instead, they just used extra bread for the meat.
Do they still make the donut sandwiches?
I don't think
Don't
so.
think
I think
so.
that was a very limited time thing. I know for a fact they don't do double downs anymore because the FDA literally told them, this is so fucking unhealthy, we legally will not allow you to serve it.
Yeah, I feel like that's government overreach. I feel like KFC should be able to sell.
Here, it's probably been long enough. We can reuse the Kroger's Cave entrance.
Oh, yeah.
For this little area.
No, we can't. I don't like it. Bad. Change
Oh, this song.
Okay,
Realms theme.
Thanks.
I love Realms theme.
there we go.
I just heard myself.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I can stream this on my TV. I wonder if that would kick my girlfriend off the
Fucking-
This
TV.
is Realms theme, right, Nick? Yeah, this is.
This is, yeah.
A great song.
Good ear, man. Good ear.
This is my favorite character theme, probably.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm right there with you.
I love how the bear hat and stuff pokes out of the token.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that when I made it, so
No, it's so
I also
good.
like how
Honestly,
there's
I feel
two
like
of
more
you now.
tokens should be like that.
yeah, I don't
Have
know
that,
why
like,
it does
3D
that.
element.
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Everything's fine.
I can bring a little campfire here. Let's go for this one. Oop. Pog.
Yeah, this campfire's pog.
But yeah, anything else that people want to accomplish or do?
Rest and get my hit points back.
Yeah. I would like to rest if it's possible. Why is he in a
Yeah.
picture frame?
Indeed. Oh,
It's a picture of him.
This is his token.
He's such a special. He's such a special boy. He
picture.
gets a square token.
Mm-hmm.
He never
Yo.
truly left the abyss.
He's still locked in there. You guys are just carrying they're just literally a frame with him just kind of like
A
up
framed
against
image
it
of
like
him.
Mario when you got captured
Wait,
by King Boo.
We hand it back to his brothers and we just go, look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me laugh.
Or what is the penguin sound again, Coleman?
They like scream.
I genuinely forget. It's right?
Yeah, they go something like that. They
They
penguins.
got.
Penguins go noot.
Oh, that's true.
Noot. Anyways.
Canonically, he was a penguin.
True.
Canonically, his name was Pengu.
Alright, cool. Just checking in one more time, right? No, nothing people want to do?
No. Not particularly. I mean, unless me strumming along on my my banjo will make me better at it.
Yeah, you can get
I
some
think he'd be-
practice in.
I think he'd be doing it.
Roll me, I would say performance. Like, you're not performing to anybody, but
Yeah.
the people around, but still that would
Whoa!
be Dang.
Big Dick is back in town.
Nice. I might actually switch that to something else. 'Cause
there is a
practice
tool.
different.
Everyone
yeah.
down in Georgia.
You could
Look
set
for
it up
George
as like
Street.
because technically speaking, musical instruments are like tools similar to like Smith's tools or something. And with those, you can have the actual relevant stat used with them. Anything you choose, and it can change via the situation.
Okay.
Like if you're trying to hit someone or hit something with a loot, for example, that might be strength based. But if you're trying to like deftly play it, that might be dexterity based.
Good deal. Yeah, I would say that's what I was thinking is like with practice, it might be more based on dexterity rather than charisma. So, what's your dex modifier?
2.
Nice.
So that would have been a
21.
21.
Yeah.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
What yeah. What do you play on it? What's the
Devil
what's
went
the
down
riff?
to Georgia. That the part with the banjo thing.
The part with the
Alright.
Or
banjo.
no, that's not a
It's
banjo. That's
fiddle.
a fiddle.
I was gonna.
I
I was
completely
thinking.
forgot.
I was thinking the whole time, like, is there a fucking banjo in the devil done the?
No,
No,
I
Coleman's
completely.
just stupid and doesn't
I'm
know
just-
his bluegrass instruments.
I just completely
It's
forgot.
Foggy Mountain Breakdown. That's what you want to play. That's the good one,
Yeah, I'll play.
No, you
I'll
want to
that.
play Green Sleeves, but on the banjo.
dude. I'm gonna play Green Day.
No. What is it? Green Onions? What's that one?
Green Eggs and Ham.
No, the funk song call
The funk song?
that Walter likes. Is that Green
I
Onions?
don't know. Oh,
Hey.
that's the one you're talking about. No.
Booker T. Yeah, Green Onions by Booker T.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just plucking away, kind of improvising. Since I forgot that was a fiddle.
Yeah, you dip.
Hey, right on. Practicing some chord progression. All right. Nick, I heard
By the way,
zilch
No.
from you, my man. Is like I think that's why I asked a third time. There is there anything that Sawyer wants to do before
No.
before hitting the hay?
No.
Okay. Good deal. As
Mitch,
what's up?
it's dream time.
Indeed, as the sultry tones of the banjo, you know, a lot of times it can be fast-paced, but Fenro's finding a way to slow down the banjo and
And
Play some
seduce
tunes
us
that-
with it.
that are seductive in nature for sure. And he's plucking along, and you find yourselves drifting off. Unless you are Nathaniel.
Yeah, I
Which,
might
give
not
me
be.
that. Give me that roll, my man.
It's just a D20, right? Yeah.
Yep. A 12.
I'm okay.
Good stuff. I'd say I think
I
that's
don't
just
think-
the
wait,
the
yeah,
flat.
Yep. It's we were doing the same as death saves, so 10 and above is a save. And sleepy times ensue.
Good deal. So you may find it a little hard to get to sleep, but once you are asleep, you sleep through the night. Maybe it's just that you wanted to stay up for a little while longer to hear Fenro's seductive tunes for a moment longer. But yes, Baggy, what's what is your dream of choice?
I'm just gonna do one tonight, because I gotta do minimum one. But we going into Rory. We seeing Rory. How the Roy boy doing?
I see. Okay. Moving across the fire, the smoke of the last burning ember still drifting up, you notice it kind of shifts and forms into the cloud that is floating above Rory, as he is huddled up, probably near Rod to maybe help him sleep, or next to Gleam. He's huddled with somebody, but I don't know. I forgot to ask this, but who would be open to having like little Rory hang out with him?
I mean, I'm definitely down, but
All right,
I don't
cool.
know. I don't know if he would be dreaming about me. Just
then
kind of
he'll-
there.
Yeah, he's
Him hanging out. Yeah.
yeah,
no,
no,
that's
literally just like he's sleeping near you.
Nestled up, yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
No, that's chill.
For warmth, he's a little penguin now. But yes, you see the cloud above his head. And you climb on up like it's that episode from SpongeBob, and tumble in. And what you see is an open expanse. Right, it's more of a sensation that you get, right? A lot of time dreams are more just representations of feeling, right? Where nothing quite matches up, things float from one thing to another, but the whole dream is encompassed by a feeling. And you feel from it a sense of freedom. It's almost as though in Rory's mind, as you see through his perspective, he's floating along, he's flying, he's moving along at a breakneck pace from one thing to another, until you see the form of Peng, or rather, Pi. His massive head appearing as it did during the ritual. But this time, it's not the shadowed form of Peng. At first it is, but the shadows drift away, and it forms back to the old coot in the bathtub over at Pirate Island. He stares absent-mindedly forward, and Rory stops, like fully pauses, right? You seeing from his vision, you stop fully, as though you've hit a wall. And looking up, you recognize that after a time of just staring, you realize, wait, Rory's beak has been moving this whole time. It seems like a while of just standing and staring at this massive form. After you hit this wall, though, you recognize that Rory's been yelling and screaming. But it seems muffled. You exit the eyes of Rory and find that you are on the other side of whatever this barrier is, and you see him there, yelling out. But no words are heard. I'd say on the other side of the barrier, when you were there, you could hear what Rory was saying, but it's in penguinfolk, so you're not quite sure what it is. But yeah, moving to the other side, it's completely muffled and doled out. And from there, eventually, Rory sighs and turns, and you see him vanish forth once again. But this time, as you jump back into his perspective, the flight, the floating, is a little more rocky, slower. And from there, you fall out and find yourself next to the fire once again, in your ethereal form.
I hope he's okay.
Alright. And with that, dreams may come to the rest of you. Maybe dreams of pie as well. Depending on if the visage of the greater demon
dreaming of pie.
imprinted itself well into your guys' memory. The great shadow of the beak may have followed some of you into your dreams. Who knows? But that's for you guys to think on and to know for your characters. But soon, light peeks in to the little cave or outcropping, and brushes past your eyes, causing you to blink and awaken. As morning comes, and another day of traversing the cold, icy, unforgiving landscape of Ventraloom awaits.
All right. everybody get some good night's sleep. And everybody ready to start packing up our stuff and getting ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, all good. You see Gleam is trying to shake Perry, but Perry's just like full on still snores. Is not rising. Takes her like a full minute or two of like rolling her until she like gets her to the cave entrance and like shoves her out into the snow.
How is she so comfortable? She's not even that close to the fire. I would be freezing. Yeah, I mean, if I could still feel temperature, you know. Oh man, fair enough. Heavy sleeper, I guess. I'm surprised I didn't realize that sooner. You know, we were on the seas for quite a while.
Yeah, on the seas though, they had a bunk.
Yeah, they had a different room. Fair enough. All right, well, Sawyer, you up? Rory's up. Baggy, yeah. And, it looks like you actually got to sleep last night.
It wasn't too bad. I've had better, but I've had worse.
Yeah, I'm fine when you're just a little bit out of it, I can see.
I have awakened. I am Finewynn. Here we go on our adventure. Let us off and away.
Oh, good old Finewynn.
I've taken notes and have drawn Peng 20 times.
With a torch.
With the charcoal of the torches.
Oh. Yeah, important role.
Fine. Fine just becomes more and more like an alien as the campaign progresses.
I like this idea. He wasn't drawing it because every time he threw the torch, he was like, "Somebody draw that."
No, he was saying somebody write that down.
Yeah, somebody write that down.
I remember making the Xavier Renegade Angel joke.
I totally forgot about all of that.
Because I made the joke about Xavier. You know, how he gets the notepad one episode and he's like, write that down. And he just writes in the notepad, write that down. So
where is a boater? Is he doing okay? Is he still joining?
Yeah, said he was.
10 minutes.
Yeah, no, he said he was. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna call him real quick.
We'll be honest with you all. I've been partially stalling a little bit.
No,
I'm trying not to drag things out too much, but I do want, you know, Bodhi not to miss too much.
Yeah.
I love him.
I want him to be here.
I want to kiss him on the lips.
Dude.
Yes.
You gotta pick a half, because half of that's mine. And we can either split lip for lip or down the middle.
True.
I'm not
I was thinking I'm a left lip, like left of the lip kind of guy, but then you brought up the idea.
Yeah.
Then you brought up the idea of top and bottom lip, and
the lower.
I'm kind of on the bottom lip train.
What are we talking about? Excuse me?
I'm a boy. I'm a bottom lip boy. You can't take that away from me. I ain't getting.
Fine, you can have the bottom lip. I'll take the top. Yeah, I'll take the top lip.
What the fuck are we talking about? Excuse me?
Well,
I
Coleman's
tuned out for 2 seconds.
Is what we've discovered. Oh, technically we're both bottoms, but he decided to give me the bottom because he still took the top.
Yeah, you know, I decided you could have that one. I thought I would be nice today and let you have the bottom lip.
I'm so
And I needed it, man. It's been a day.
It's been a long day. I need that bottom lip.
Yeah. Hey boy, come give me some of that bottom lip.
Whole new meaning to lip service.
Yes.
Oh, good. It's a good play on words.
It was brilliant. Did you get in touch with? There he is.
Hey.
There's the boater.
I'm be completely transparent. Jenny called me while I was taking pictures.
What?
Just, you know. Let's continue.
Okay, but Hear me out. Which lip would you want me to kiss?
Yes, this is important.
Top lip or bottom lip?
Yeah, top
Yeah.
or bottom.
Bottom or
Top
top lip?
Bottom.
Okay, Nathaniel. Now wait a second.
No, that means I win.
No, I asked which one he wanted me to kiss.
No. He just took that as in which one would he wanted to be kissed. Period.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Listen, this is important. If you had to split
I'll
me
allow
and
it.
Coleman between
Mhm.
lips, would I get the top or would I get the bottom lip, and vice versa for
Wait, what?
my comrade? If you had to kiss us, but we could only choose half your mouth, we both already decided it'd be bottom lip and top lip, not just splitting it down the middle.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. It's the height thing. So Coleman will be kissing on the top, and Nathaniel will be kissing on the bottom.
Okay, I can accept this.
Here's my other question: is this like assuming that it's happening at the same time, or is this like just an
Yeah, at the same
exclusivity
time,
thing
at the
where
same
like
time.
whenever
At the
Coleman
same
kisses
time.
a Bodhi, it has to be on the upper lip, and then whenever
Because if it's at the same
whenever
time, it's cute.
Nathaniel
And it's like
happens-
it's like we're almost all three kissing.
By the way,
It's an indirect kiss.
by the way, guys.
It's the
guys,
Trinity.
I was gonna like work out like an hour earlier, but this old dude like was just talking to me about like how the dinosaurs died because they couldn't fit into one arc.
I've heard that argument before. And literally at college, at Western, I was in a communications class, and this dude had to do we all had to do a presentation on whatever, like some argumentative presentation. And his was like, the Bible's the most accurate thing ever written, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then his argument was that on the ark, there were animals that were claimed to have like a neck like a tree or something like that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And he was like, oh, it's obviously a dinosaur. And then he was like, can you guys think of anything else that would fit that description? And somebody just said a giraffe.
No,
Yeah.
you know
I mean, like, maybe that dude's right, but also a giraffe makes sense. Moral of the story, I've heard it before. I know exactly the argument.
what he also said was like, yeah, look at Job chapter 43. It talks about behemoth like with a 40-foot tail. Have you seen a hippopotamus with a 40-foot tail? I don't think so. That's a dinosaur. I'm just like, hell yeah. And then like I went to the gym and then I came back to the place because like I went to fill up my water bottle and he was like introducing me to this Japanese girl. I was like, hi, and I went back to the gym. I was just like, man, shouts to that guy.
Yo, Bodhi, you're in your place alone now, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm like talking loud and shit.
That's what I was about to say. You don't have to hide your nerdness anymore.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, I hope you didn't need your torches. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right. Have you
That's okay.
did you go and watch the VOD?
No, I wanted to keep it. I wanted like someone to tell me, and I was just like, yeah, I want to like, I just want to keep up with the bit because no one was telling me what fucking
You know,
happened.
all I'm gonna say is I hope you didn't need your torches.
Yeah.
I can give you like a little update. There was a torch thing where torches were lost, or well utilized, rather.
Oh, yeah.
I think we burnt through what, 6, 7?
My apartment smells like shit.
And I'll give you like the quick recap. Was essentially battle was had with the rest of the penguinists. The rest of the penguinists were all chill. They finished off the last penguinist. They pleaded with the giant greater demon Peng that was emerging from the abyss to fulfill Rory's wish, which was to become a penguin. They managed to convince Peng to do so because... Baggy, do you want to explain?
Oh, yeah, I used my funny ability to place myself inside his happy memories and made him think we were long-time old school buddies.
Yeah, that like a long time ago, Baggy
Oh, I
like,
remember that.
Baggy saved him and yeah, like took him on like the best day of his life. Funny deal, but they managed to get Rory into the hands of Peng, and Peng followed through with the promise. But then the discussion was had of, okay, well, do we let Peng emerge and like roam Ventraloom, or do we try to complete the banishment spell and get him out of there? Because you guys did unlock the knowledge of how to complete the banishment spell, so I essentially just left it up to the group of, what do you want to do with Peng? All right, what's the deal? And so they followed through with the banishment spell. Both Finewynn and Fenro specifically completed it and sealed the portal, and thus the greater demon Peng with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that whole time, Finewynn, so he had this idea. He saw Rod throwing the torches before, so he knew what he had to do, which was also throw torches. So he
Yeah.
threw the torches into the portal, and then had somebody else write that down.
He would just throw torches, go, somebody write that down. Like clockwork every 6 seconds.
Yeah, and he did that probably like 7 times.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was an impressive display, honestly.
God.
I don't know whose idea that was either. It's stupid.
Yeah, we gotta watch the pod now.
World may never know. So from there, you left on the journey to the Denier ruins, right? This Varden vault that you guys are trying to get to. But you left with the knowledge that it is a week-long journey to get there. So, utilizing the daylight that you guys still had, you all set off and made some headway with some solid survival checks for the first day's travel. And you went to sleep and now have awoken for the second day's travel.
Alright, so I'm gonna use Vigilant Blessing on myself.
Alright, nice.
Smart.
What does it look like? Is it the stink?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
The Dreamus Stinkus. Are we
Is it like
we
a
rolling
purple
survival
stink?
again?
Like dreamy?
The lighter shade of green.
Alright, word. And yes, I will require a survival check for the day's journey. As you all pack up your camp, get your bedrolls and such.
Bodhi, do you
on your
need me to
backs.
roll for you for the time being?
And
So you
Yeah.
can get that food up? Okay. I got you. Keep us moving. How'd I do? 15. I got you a 15.
So that's Finewynn's?
Yeah, see, it's got the name on it.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I got a 13 for myself. I set that up on everyone I could, which is why Fenro
I
and
got
Sawyer
another-
don't have it.
I had another 21.
I put it on Rod's too, as you can notice Rod has that.
Damn, Twinkle and Fall rolling like shit.
Yeah.
I don't mean it. I love and miss that Bingus Bard.
Oh, me too.
It's just like my favorite character from the Adventure Zone, Genghis.
Oh my god. Yeah, they... okay. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, okay. And then how did you guys do? Got
I did great.
a
Everyone
roll
but
from Fenro.
Rod did good.
Indeed. Okay. Okay. Good.
I rolled the exact same as yesterday. I mean, not like advantage roll, but you know.
Oh, true. All right. So setting off, again, following Fenro's lead, and I do wonder, Fenro, what is Fenro's approach when you walk out and see this vast icy landscape, with small things moving here and there in the distance in the white, the torrent of snow that comes and goes. What is Fenro doing to lead his group, his party through this massive white expanse?
So these are ruins that like people go to and like have gone to before, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
very
I'm assuming,
few, mind you, but yes. In other
Very few.
words, it doesn't have like.
but there's not a whole lot else out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's seeing like a path that has been laid before, because he's pretty observant. We've seen this in the past. He rolls pretty well on his perception checks, so he's seeing like whatever path might have been blazed before to get there, and just following that, and then walking his merry little self that way.
All right. Heck yeah. So you see, like, throughout the journey, you do notice small outcroppings of architecture here and there. A couple of places where something is just jutting out barely from below the snow, right? Like, it's almost, you might even not notice it, where like much of it is covered in snow, but there's just a sliver of what once was of Denier.
Also, I'm assuming we knew like what general direction it was in, right?
Yes, you wouldn't
Like,
have. You wouldn't have just went out into
Yeah.
the icy expanse truth without
We just decided,
Like
you know
northeast,
what?
southwest.
idea.
We'll figure it out. Well, I meant like northeast, southwest, so he's probably just using the sun also to like figure out which direction to go and then following a path that direction.
Heck yeah, true. All right. And sure enough, go ahead and roll me. Let's see. So Fenro did roll the best once again. So this time, that being the second day, I need you to roll me a d20.
Moi? Poor little Fenro?
Flat d20.
Oh.
Chance dice. Chance dice. Chance dice. Chance dice. Has planted you all. Whop. Right there. Let's see. Go ahead and drag your tokens in, everybody. Need a little bit of
Where are we coming in from? The top? Or
this one, maybe?
Mitchell?
Yeah? Sorry.
Where are we coming in from?
You decide. Yeah. Either the top or
Okay.
the right.
Okay. I'm saying the right.
Yeah, this was the trap.
Yeah, that's like your
To
politics.
trap us more. Yeah, just like my politics.
Alright, everybody have their tokens out there?
No.
No.
I'm
I
not being
have a
baggy.
token.
I
Well
I
done.
don't know what a token is. You're gonna
Where's,
have to describe
Where's
that to me.
Rory's token?
Indeed.
Uh,
I'm getting on it. Yeah, let me get
where's
Gleam and
where's
Parry.
I
our
just-
tire? I was about to say gaggle.
I didn't know.
Giant
Goons.
enemy crab. Wait, what?
Yeah. I didn't know
Whoa.
if our good pal Rory the player put his token out yet.
The
There
player.
we go.
Yeah, he's basically a player at this point.
He's a player.
He's a square.
Yeah, ain't no friend of mine calling fucking Rory a square. All right,
Hey.
Yeah, that's
True.
kind of fucked up, Cole.
dude.
True.
Take it
He's
back.
always around.
I could put just his art there if you guys would prefer as his token.
No, I like it. I
Nah,
like
it's
it. It's fun.
All right. Tight. So as you all get to this portion of the icy expanse, You're following along with the cliff edge, the cliff face here. You see a little bit of a column again. As I said, one of those small subtle hints to what once was Denier that seem to be scattered about every now and then. But as you come towards this area here, or this area here, I'll need everybody to roll me perception checks.
Alright, let me click on that button and then hit submit on that button. Oh, I'd love to see it.
Feeling
Hey,
pretty
What's
Better
perceptive.
than me, Jenny.
Rod, well done.
Thank you.
Numerically on the base number, yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Why? Why? A Bodhi.
I
A Bodhi.
know,
A
Bodhi.
Bodhi. A Bodhi.
What?
Nat
How
20.
does Fine not roll anything but a fucking nat 20 on perception? This is like the 5th nat 20 on perception in a row. In a row.
Bonkers.
He's gotta get
Finally
something.
going.
He's gotta get. Yeah. All seeing eye or some shit, bro.
Honestly, how?
Like, it doesn't even matter who's rolling for him. Like, Cole's rolling for him sometimes, I've rolled for him, and it's always been a fucking nat 20 on perception.
Sometimes it's double. Like it was double twice
Yeah.
in a row. Like
Yeah. I don't... Finewynn the most motherfucking perceptive bitch ever.
So, Finewynn,
Nice.
you gain some knowledge here, and in fact, I'll need you to jump to the box of stupid with me for a moment.
Oh, can someone hold on?
I got
Actually,
you, I got you.
All right.
If I can...
Hey, you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Nice, sweet. So you see through into this little alcove that I will be revealing in a moment. You see a huddled together a family of saber-toothed tigers, right? The mama, huge, massive, hulking beast that is just now rising, right, as the sun has risen. And you see she's, kind of waking up some of her young ones, starting to get them fed. But something sticks out to you. One of these little ones, right, one of these cubs is not like the others. And that is because it is not a cub at all. It is, in fact, what appears to be either a human or maybe an elf in a coat that has the maw, right, the muzzle of a saber-toothed tiger as a hood. So he's put on the hood of a saber-toothed tiger and is currently passing himself off as one of the saber-toothed tiger mother's children. He
Wow.
And you see, like, with that natural 20, you completely see into that outcropping and understand exactly what this dude, what kind of trouble this guy is in, right? Because you notice that, like, this is not a situation that this guy has put himself in specifically to try to, learn something or research. He's there and just struggling, doing his best to try to keep up this ruse.
Oh shit.
So yeah, do with this information what you will. But we'll go ahead and hop back over to the other chat. I forgot that I have permission to, like, drag people. So
I gave you, Cole, and myself God mode.
I guess I don't know. I still do like the whole, like, I invite you to the box of stupid. I don't want to just, like, yoinky sproinky.
Oh,
someone
no,
over there.
100% I agree, but, like, in cases where they can't easily.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I do think it's better, though, to do the little showmanship. Hey, check this shit out.
All right,
Thank
Abodi,
you.
tell us exactly what Mitch just said. Word for
Yeah,
word.
verbatim
Yeah, we're
repeated.
It's up to him.
Wait, because I don't have the map in front of me. Where are we right now? And where's the hush hush stuff that you told me about?
It's
Here, I'm gonna
It's dead ahead,
screen
pretty
share
much.
for you, Bodhi.
Also, I'm gonna.
You're gonna what? Come on, man. Spit it out.
Oh, shit.
It's
Wait, can you
just
guys hear?
past where you guys can see.
Also, Mitch, your stream went down because you switched
Oh.
channels.
Oh, true. Thank you. Good deal. So it wasn't
got you
down
home
for,
sliced.
for too long. But
No,
I'm missing that sweet, sweet Chrono Trigger track.
Can you guys hear? Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, I fucking know. Because I hate this Bluetooth shits. Can you guys hear me? I put you guys on speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We can hear you.
yeah, okay, the map's in front of me. Yeah, where did you say the place was at? Like, relative to us?
I will ping in the direction that it's in.
Let me zoom out more so you can see better.
There's a
Alright,
purple,
there you go.
purple ping.
Oh, there it is. You see it, Abody?
Yeah, I see it.
It's in that direction.
I'm just gonna... so no one else noticed it?
I would say Rodrigo is the only other one that saw what is over there, but doesn't know as much as you do.
What do I
Yeah,
see?
All right, real quick. Hang on. Come to the box
Oh,
of
so
stupid with me. Hey yo.
Hello.
Hey. So, not too much info to dump here. You see a mother saber-toothed tiger with her cubs. Seems that she's feeding them for, lunchtime or breakfast. You're unsure, but they're kind of all huddled up together. This family of saber-toothed tigers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Oh.
All right, back to the chat.
Picnic came out.
nice.
Damn.
Just wild.
Okay.
It stream died again. Mitch, just FYI.
Lamau, thank you.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, wait. Alright, yeah. Anyways, what were we doing?
I don't know. We just got here. I don't
Okay.
even know what this place is.
I'm just gonna like...
Yeah, for
Over
everybody
here.
else, just so you know, this moment
There's
is
a
simply like
penguin?
you guys are walking forth, continuing your travel through Ventraloom like any other moment in, the trek across the icy expanse. But you do notice it seems like Finewynn and Rod have stopped their pace a moment.
I was just about to say, I would like stop and like kind of like put my arm out and go shh and like point over there with the
Alright.
plates.
Fine. What do you see, bud?
I see a family of saber-toothed cats and some dude.
You see a
these-
dude.
Do they look nice?
They don't look nice, and I feel like we should probably help that guy out, but no,
Oh,
I don't
think
they're
it's
not. You're saying they're not his saber-toothed cats.
he doesn't. I don't think so. I don't think this guy's. I don't know what we should do, but like we should probably get him out.
Hey, fine. You're pretty good with animals, yeah?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, Fenro, you're pretty good with animals, yeah?
I love animals.
Alright, so, you want to see if you can subdue them? We got your back if things go south?
Do I still have half of the charred fish?
I'd say that's reasonable. Yeah, if not like,
Like-
3/4.
Like I think nobody
if
ate
you
it.
did hang on to it.
I'm gonna say I held on to it. I think he would probably want to, just snack on it because of the seasoning, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
chip.
Hey, that's fair. And if it, like, if you dry it out enough, it can become kind of like a jerky.
Yeah. All right, Baggy. I got this idea. The cats like fish, right? All right.
I guess
I
so. I ain't really ever had a pet cat or nothing.
Well, I got the the fish I burnt.
Yeah?
What if they like it, and then we can be friends with them?
I mean, hey. Go ahead and be my guest.
I mean, all right, sure. Everybody fine with me? You're saying we need to help this guy, right? Fine.
But you gotta be careful, because, like, I think he's sneaking, or he's, like, disguised. So,
Okay,
try not to blow his cover.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Do we want to just watch for now? See if he just gets away from the cats first.
I think they're waking up right now. Like, or starting to at least, so...
Okay.
I'd rather not kill them, especially, like, the cubs.
Yeah, they're little kitties. I would kill them.
If you want to get
Yeah.
a clear view, you can sneak up to try to, be able to see it clearly. But I will require a stealth check if you're trying to go up quietly.
Which direction did he say it was?
You would need to sneak up essentially to either this rock or this side of the rock to see.
Okay, that's where I was gonna try to head. I'll do that. I'll attempt to stealthily walk up to.
Anybody helping him?
This one has like
Throwing it out
I
there.
got-
Is anybody else going with him?
I'd sneak with him. I think I'm okay.
Wait, Sawyer, you got. Do your wings flap loud?
I don't think he's an owl.
Do they?
They're quite quiet, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Alright. Sawyer, carry me over to that rock. We'll hide behind the
much?
rock.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know, like
Like 270
12
pounds.
stone.
I mean, to be fair, he's like, the term flesh and bone? He's that, but without the flesh.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a football. He's like 8 feet tall too, though.
He does still
canon
have
is
the
that
whole
Fenro
weight.
uses
I'm
stone.
pretty sure. I'm down. He's
The
7
like,
feet tall.
Whatever the hell.
But he's I believe we said that he's like lanky.
Yeah.
So he would still be like a
Well,
solid
he's got a little beef. He's not like
250
completely lame.
or something, right? Like with that size,
Sort of
to be
75.
lanky at 7 feet tall, I think it would still be around like a little over 200 at least, right? In other words,
If he
12
has
stones.
no
At least.
muscle, if he has no muscle or fat on that bone, he's not 250.
He's
No,
got some,
no.
He's got some muscle.
He's like 7 foot shit or something. Furbugs are giants.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's got some like ghastly muscle.
Can I lift you with 13 strength?
I don't know how it works.
I
Jenny
don't
Mitch.
either.
I gotta go whiz real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I
I'm
lifted a
just gonna go-
flail snail.
True.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with 254.
I believe for the flail snail, I made you make a check because the flail snail shell
What?
is like 500. It's something kind of ridiculous.
We can solve this
Okay.
like in 2 seconds. By the way,
Fenro is precisely 18 stone.
Good.
So furbogs with all of their living mass on them. First off, how tall is Fenro?
Like 7'3".
Okay, so you'd be most likely towards the lower end of the spectrum. Furbogs with all their mass on them living are 240.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would be closer to like I would say realistically 180, 200, that ballpark.
Okay, let me
Which
figure out how many
should
stone
be-
that is.
Should be well within Sawyer's like lifting weight.
With 13 strength?
13 strength. It's for push pull drag, which basically what we're looking at here. That's going to be 13 times 30, which should be enough, but I'll double check my math.
All right, Fenro's 14.5 stone.
Yeah, Sawyer's got a push-pull drag capacity of 390,
about to
well
say,
above
yeah.
Fenro.
Is that the same as carrying?
No, carry weight is 15. 15 times your strength or score, not modifier. So it would be half that for your carry weight. So your carry weight is 195. That's your carry capacity there. Which still technically,
That's
if you dropped everything, you could carry Fenro as well. But
Oh yeah, wait, I have to take into account what's on my person, don't I?
no, but you could very easily like drag him, and then with a strength tech, still pick him up off the ground. I would say that's well within the wheelhouse of possibility.
I don't really need to drag him. I just need to pick him up.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think a strength check with
My
a
other
low
question
DC should be
as
fine.
well is has Sawyer attempted this before, or is this the first time he's attempted to pick up Fenro?
Picking up Fenro first time.
All right, cool. But not your first time flying something heavy.
Yeah.
Or first time flying a person.
True. All right, so I need you to roll me first a stealth check. Or no, sorry, first strength or athletics and then a stealth check.
Well, I thought we said my wings were stealthy.
Oh yeah.
Or is that just advantage?
I'd say they're pretty naturally stealthy, but I'll still want you to make a stealth check.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I'd say that's enough.
I was about to say I'm helping by like clawing or like throwing rocks the opposite direction. Taking the help action. We're flying. Chuck a rock against a wall.
Just wake them up, but they won't look at us.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys make it to whichever side of the rock you wanted to be at.
I mean, we'll leave this side.
All right, cool.
Oh, you're in me.
Let me
Oh, I guess you're
carrying
carrying me. Yeah.
What you see a little gaggle of saber-tooth cubs around a very large saber-tooth.
I would like to tame
That is
all of them.
That is a large saber tooth. Wow, that is the size of Blue Yoshi.
And then now that you've gotten closer, roll me another perception check.
Alright.
All
I'm
right.
perceptive.
Sawyer, you are too busy thinking about how much you want to tame them that you don't see what Fenro sees, which is that one of these cubs, right, out of the 4 that are around, is not a saber-tooth cub at all, but is in fact, as Fenro as Finewynn had mentioned, it's a dude. There's a guy with you know how Baggy had put on the polar bear maw to try to convince the penguinists that she was a polar bear deity. Similar scenario here, where the guy has a saber-tooth maw from this coat that is like a saber-tooth taxidermed coat put over his head and is passing himself off as a saber-tooth cub.
Was it succeeding?
Looks to be.
Like, I get they're asleep. Okay. Well, when Finewynn said he was hiding, I kind of thought he was, like, behind a rock or something, not just, disguised in with him.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, this was not what I expected. Alright, well, I mean, he looks like he's doing fine.
He looks terrified. With the 21,
Oh.
you're able to see.
Okay.
He
Okay, I thought he was, like,
completely-
chilling there.
No, he looks completely terrified. It's not a situation, you can tell from where you're at, where, someone would disguise themselves for, like, research purposes or, like, to get closer to the animals. This is he ended up in this situation by accident and is now terrified and attempting to keep himself, hidden. But is not able to get away. You see like a couple moments of like him kind of walking away slightly, but then like the mother lifts her head and like grabs him by the maw or by the scruff and like plops him back down with the others.
Dumbass cat can't count.
Mitch, I would like to investigate the possibility of taming the large cat.
Okay.
The large cat.
I mean, that's a pretty good descriptor.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one large cat. When you're right, you're right.
And I would say this would be in investigation to tell if would it be investigation or insight? I would say it's insight. Sorry.
Insight if you're trying to discern someone's like intents or emotions.
Darn. That could have been a 16.
Alright, hold up. 11.
Hold up.
Give me a sec here. Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. As you watch this mother saber-tooth doing her thing, she's grooming a couple of them, like licking their hair, grabbing them when they try to scramble off, keeping them all in line, and doing the motherly thing. You imagine that you'd most likely be able to get the mother to be tame with a good enough approach and with a steadfast resolve and hand and personality, but you get the idea that the mother's not gonna leave her cubs. So if you did get the mother to follow you, all the cubs would come along with. But that kind of taming and that kind of work won't just happen in one check, if that makes sense, right? There are people that it's their job to tame animals like this that are larger than life and that are more like specialty animals, and it takes them a good long while to get them to essentially a domesticated state, right? When it came to the snail, a little bit easier, right? Snails aren't as active and dangerous as something like a saber-tooth.
I don't know. That snail was pretty dangerous. Pretty
Right.
dangerous.
That's fair. It is a flail snail.
I feel like another thing is like the snail, not to be rude to Gale here, but might be a little bit dumber than this cat.
Whoa, fucked up.
Whoa, Fenro.
Fenro didn't say that. Coleman said that.
Yeah, Cole's the
I'm just-
snail bigot here.
I am a snail bigot. I'm saying snails have smaller brains than cats. And that's final.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
back.
But yeah, Sawyer, did that make sense?
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is that I can do it.
Uh-oh.
Given enough time.
What I'm hearing is there's a chance.
Given
Yeah,
enough
I
time.
can't join to that.
If I
That's true.
tame them along the journey.
Bro, are we keeping a wild, like, saber-toothed cat with us?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It would be the easiest solution to get it away from this guy.
I don't even think that's accurate. I'm
No, that.
with you on trying to tame it, but I don't think that's the easiest solution.
Well, it's the most
Bro, I'm
morally
pretty
correct.
sure. No. We got a more morally correct one, and I'm pretty sure Nathaniel knows sleep, which is a spell that can put these fuckers to sleep.
How
I do be
heavy
having
is a
sleep, though.
saber-tooth?
I do have sleep though.
Yeah,
That's true.
my point.
How heavy is a saber-tooth and how deep of a sleep is it?
Let's look at the sleep spell description. Also, that Sabertooth's gonna be heavy as fuck.
Heavier than Fenro?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
By a long shot.
Heavier than Gale?
Potentially. As for sleep spell, unconscious.
I can also blind
it ends,
and or deafen this lion.
It ends when the
true.
sleeper is shaken or slapped awake or takes damage. I would probably say picking it up and moving it around would count as shaking it. As for how heavy a saber-toothed tiger is, let's see how heavy just like a full-grown tiger's weight is to give us a ballpark. They're on average about 400, 500 pounds. At max, they can get to like 700. This motherfucker heavy as shit. And considering this is like a magical big boy, I'd probably say he's higher than that.
The other thing that I wanted to mention is that I just did a roll for it, but the guy in the with the maw over his head does notice you guys. He hasn't done anything because of your approach, but you do catch that he saw you guys at least approach.
I want to like wave to him to kind of signal that we're here to try and help.
He sees eyebrows raise, and he gets like that slight bit of like hopeful look before he's like, you know, jumped on by one of the other cubs and begins like wrestling with it.
Yeah, no, sleep or something like that would probably be our best bet in this scenario.
Alright, listen, I could blind this thing for a minute, but, or deafening, but I'm assuming blinding's gonna be the more beneficial out of the two. Right?
Hey Fenro, you mind if I see that fish?
Why?
Don't
Oh,
worry
that's
about it.
Finro will try to throw the fish over the rock, the opposite direction, like over this way.
Sawyer will just drop Fenro.
Oh, you
Well, I
guys sat
figured
down,
we already-
right?
Yeah, we already sat down.
Wait, we're not flying?
Nah.
Oh. I thought we were.
No, that is fair. I guess it would be Sawyer's choice. Were you hovering there with him?
Well, I thought we were being sneaky, so I was hovering. Because Fenro didn't.
Well, I figured it
didn't
was
say-
like sneak over to this point and then sit down.
Oh, I thought we walked over to the point and
And
then
wait.
flew.
Oh no.
Oh.
Walking over there's way too loud.
Fenro-
Snow? Are you
well-
crazy?
Fenro's hovering. Or not Fenro, Sawyer.
Okay, but he's set down Fenro.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's hovering in a position to intercept the fish.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna need first a an athletics check to determine like how fast you're able to huck it, Fenro, and then.
Hey, that's pretty low.
Go ahead and roll me dexterity or acrobatics to try to snatch it. Barely, but you do manage.
The bad throw and a bad catch.
Yeah, the huck like
It's-
it kind of slips out of your hand as you toss it, or maybe gets like stuck, like a part of the charred bit like just kind of sticks to your hand in the icy cold. So you have to like shake your hand a bit before it actually finally comes off.
It bounces in my hands a little bit before I catch it.
Alright, Sawyer, you got the fish.
Sawyer, what are you doing?
Wait, I'm waiting for Fenro to blind him first.
What? No, I figured we move him first. And then it, like, blinding's like a last resort.
How are we gonna
is it, like,
move him?
permanent blind or like?
Well, I was throwing the fish to make a noise, so he goes over to the noise.
Oh, I thought you were just tossing it to me.
Yeah, he'll go over there and, like, you know, start chomping down. Or she. Whatever this thing is.
It.
You know, bring all the babies with her. And then we can just go in, get the guy, and head on out.
But now I'm thinking approaching it might be a little harder than I thought.
Can I see? I am curious. Do we know if these saber-toothed cats, if they like Goidel's candies? I'm assuming not. But cats do like sugar.
Roll me history.
Cats
See if
like
you know
music?
anything about candy and cats. The 15.
This is only going off of my cat, but he does like icing and stuff. So I mean,
about to say like you'd be hard pressed to find an animal that doesn't like something sweet, right? Like in nature, a lot of animals end up getting at berries because they taste good.
Cool.
And do you think that a cat would probably be into some sugary goodness? That is the Goidel's brand rock candy.
How come you never told me Skippy was a freak like that, Cole?
you know he's a freak like that. He'll eat donuts and shit.
I know donuts, but that's because that shit's cooked in fat. Like, there is so much fat in that.
True. I also wanted to be respectful. Sawyer, did you say you needed to hop off at 10:30? We are about 50 minutes past that.
I can go a little bit longer. I'm already ready for bed.
Hey, nice. All right. How long do you want to push it?
I can do 11:30.
All right, sweet.
I took my shower and all that stuff before I hopped on.
Oh, heck yeah. Appreciate you doing that, man.
I had to Google if you can approach a lion.
Oh.
I mean, haven't you seen Tiger King?
I haven't.
Well, they abuse the animals and keep them in cages, and then they're allowed to approach them, so you can probably do it.
Cause I was thinking of approaching.
Didn't he also, like,
kind
lose
of
an arm or
holding the
something?
fish out, but like doing.
No,
it
he
slowly.
hired an assassin.
Oh, my bad.
I can see where you got confused, though.
I was thinking of doing it that way, but in hindsight, I don't know if I want to take my chance against that saber tooth.
It's up to you. You can also roll a anyone else can also roll a history check if you'd like to try to determine a little more about a saber-toothed tiger. What kind of danger does it truly pose?
I'd like to.
Heck yeah.
Where's that at?
An 8. Unclear. This thing looks pretty gnarly. Those fangs, it's called saber-tooth for a reason. They sharp.
What facial expression is it making right now?
Currently, it seems not like delighted, but it's motherly, right? Like stoic.
It's making a kissy face at you.
It's
defending the
pogging
baby.
out of its mind right now.
It's
Fenro,
pogging.
Fenro, you might want to hide behind the rock for a second.
Why is that? What are you doing?
I'm gonna get its attention.
The saber-toothed
All
tiger is
right.
pogging. Fenro, you need to hide.
I'm gonna take the fish and kind of hold it out. I'm gonna slowly approach, kind of make myself known, but from like a distance.
All right. Immediately, it gets up and rushes forth as the cubs hide behind it, and it takes a defensive, like long stance. Right, like its forepaws and hind paws, like here and here, as it stares at you, making its body long, specifically like forming a wall between you and the cubs, and it
What's
bars its teeth.
do I see what's going on with the guy?
Yeah, you see he's being jumped on by a couple of the others. They formed a little pile behind the mother. You saw like he tried to move, but immediately, yeah, was kind of dogpiled.
There's that. I'm gonna kind of step forward a little bit and put the fish on the ground. Like kind of not like directly in front of it, but like a little bit in front to where I can back up.
Do you get within 5 feet of it? How close? What are you thinking?
Not 5 feet. I'm not letting him do that. I just can't. It's weird to do it on the tile.
Okay, good deal.
They say like 10 feet.
I get what you mean. Roll me animal handling then. Fenro, if you do want to do anything to assist, now would be the time.
I think.
Oh,
I think
too
we're
late.
Good.
Never mind. Yeah, he rolled
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
All right. With
Well, I got 17 anyways.
with a 17, sorry, let me flip. It kind of lurks forth, lowers its head, and sniffs before gingerly pushing it away.
God damn it.
But seems to look at you with like with not a semblance of aggression at this point, right? You get the feeling that it understood the offer. It's denied it, but like it respected and was grateful for the the motion.
Did it look like it denied it from taste, or just it wasn't exactly hungry?
You can roll me insight if you want to know. 5.
Oh my god.
It wasn't hungry.
Is that like a definitive answer, or is that like that's what I think?
That's what you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it like smell it and then headbutt it away? Like maybe make a face?
Yeah.
Or did it just like kind of
It sniffed and then like nudged it away.
Okay. So not easy to tell.
You saw like one of the cubs tried to like come through her legs to also sniff, but she pawed, straight up like put a paw in its face and like shoved it back under.
Do lions like music? Do I know this?
Huh.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, do these lions look like bluegrass fans?
Yeah, dude, I was listening to fucking bluegrass today, bro. It's hilarious.
Weirdly enough, drum and bass. No.
Actually, ragtime. They're really into ragtime.
Do they like Megalovania?
Oh, who doesn't? Who in the
Modern
animal
day
kingdom doesn't?
postmodern prog rock is actually their favorite. Real Mongolian throat singing, and if you bring anything else into their house, they're gonna hit you and call you a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, only Otai Kai. That's the only band I listen to.
True. All right, so You can roll me, I would say, a second, either insight or history, depending on if you want to determine if these specific ones would like music or if you have researched anything in the past to tell you something.
Alright, I want these specific ones.
All right.
I was the one doing it.
Well, it's cool. Fenro can try to determine it as well, but you make your roll as well.
Okay. That's all I want to find. Oh shit.
Dang, 19. So Fenro, you get like the first kind of inklings of the idea that these saber-toothed tigers in the barren wastes of Ventraloom, have they come across music of any kind? Maybe, right? Yetis beating on trees or something, or maybe another adventurer that has passed by, but that would be, those are the only instances other than nature's music that these animals have probably heard. So, introducing something, that's what you determined, Fenro, and then Sawyer, you also think through this, but believe if that's all they've heard, perhaps something new, right, something pleasant would suit them and would calm them.
I would like to play a soothing melody on my crimson lute.
Yo, all right. Roll me either the tool check or performance. Your choice. Dang.
Never
Okay.
fails.
It's a 4 plus 0 plus 2? Huh?
4 from 2 plus from proficiency, 4 from intelligence, and I don't know what the 0 is from.
Zero. The 0 there is in regards to like if you had any magic item bonuses.
Gotcha.
For like tool use and all.
All right.
It's a similar thing when like your other skills. It just for whatever reason on tools doesn't consolidate it.
So you see as you begin to play this melody, that you either, and I would ask this question: is this a melody that you know from your childhood or past, or is this one you're making up on the spot?
It's something that I know kind of from the past, something like soothing that kind of washes the nerves away.
Nice, like some kind of lullaby.
Something like that, but not like it wouldn't put you to sleep, but it would make you feel relaxed.
All right. So you see as the saber tooth, as you pull out the lute, at first it kind of digs its claws in, and rears its fangs a little further, opens its maw. But as the tune begins to weave its way through this little outcropping, this small cavern, you see its ears fold back, in that way that animals do when they hear something either new or interesting or alerting. And the eyes went from scrunched and glaring to open and almost awestruck. The mouth slowly closes, and you see as it starts to lower down. As the notes come, on each note you see like it jitters a bit in that really quick way that cats can move. On each note that strums and goes out, you see it moves side to side, seemingly unsure of what this new sound is, or how it's reverberating through the space. But after a while, it settles and lies down. The cubs starting to come around and kind of flop themselves on top of her. One kind of ends up with a paw just directly on her eye. She has to close one eye and shove the cub off.
Oh, what's the guy up to?
The guy is trying to lift himself, lift one of the cubs up off of himself, as one
How
is
did he get?
has just been on
How did he
him
get
this entire
taken
time.
with them? How did he get taken with them?
It's a good question.
What is this guy? I think this guy wants to be here.
Now you see he's struggling. He's trying to push this cub off of him. The other one mistaking this as some sort of play.
I wanna. I'm gonna take the time, like while I'm playing. I'm gonna start slowly like approaching,
Okay.
but like not like one step at a time, and
And
just kind of whatever the word, seeing
Gauging.
gauging
Jinx.
that one, gauging the lion or the tiger's reaction.
all right.
I thought like
So
the
long
engine.
as you are strumming the tune, weaving the melody, its mouth stays closed. It stays not necessarily still, but kind of swaying back and forth as you approach. Still looking at you somewhat warily, but not in any kind of hunger or aggressive nature.
This is where having a third hand would come in handy,
Yeah.
because I don't
Unless-
want to stop playing just yet.
And the rest of you do see that it seems like Sawyer has the saber tooth at ease for now.
I'm a saber-tooth tamer.
And
So-
sure enough, he's this guy's still struggling. Let me check something real quick. See what his strength mod is.
He's gotta be
Okay. Let's check. See how he does to get out of this. Nope.
bro.
Rough.
Nope.
So he said as long as I keep playing the music, I don't think that the mother will get upset.
That's what you gather. You imagine the mother won't attack so long as the music is playing.
Cause I want to segue this into petting it, but I don't know how to do that right now. But I am about, I'd say, is this like 10 feet away, you think?
No, that close. You're 5
That's
feet
5
away.
feet.
Oh. But you said it's not gonna hurt me, right?
Yeah, and I can put them on actual tiles.
Okay.
That's 5 feet. 10 feet would be there. Or
Okay, well,
one
then
of these.
I'm gonna inch into the 5 feet territory.
All right, you're there.
Yeah. How does the mother feel about that?
It is still listening intently. You see, anytime that one of the cubs tries to come around and see what's going on, she does still push them back. But yeah, no aggressive actions from the mother. As I said, she's still in that long stance, but her muscles have laxed, right? And she's kind of swaying a bit.
This might be a long shot, but does the mother look injured at all? Like anything, maybe a sort of injury that would maybe be make her a little more on edge.
Roll me a perception check. Or that close, you could do investigation.
I like to do that because we know how good my perception checks have been.
Hey. The 15. Getting that close, you do notice it's small, but there's a trickle of blood right behind her left ear that has stained a part of her neck. But it's on the side that she had turned away from you. But now being this close, you can see under that, there's a stark stain of blood on her left side.
Do I gather that that'd be enough to like bother her, or does it just look like a minor cut?
It's dripping.
Oh. Okay. The song is slowly coming to an end. Not abruptly, but like, you know how like songs get like quieter as they're ending until they stop?
Right? Trailing off?
Yeah, that's happening. And as it's coming to an end, I'm gonna slowly, where the mother can see me, so I'm not hiding anything, begin to cast Cure Wounds on it.
Okay. So that requires touch. Roll me
Okay.
roll me another animal handling check for this action.
Can I get advantage from the good music? And from the stage
I thought the
ability?
music was what got you up there.
Music is what got you up there.
The music's so hype.
As you
I've
reach
gotten
out,
I would like to point out I've gotten 3 nat 20s in my second roll.
indeed,
Hell yeah.
it's a 17 hit.
Not anymore.
Nice. As your reaction,
But does that interrupt the cure wounds, or do I still have the chance after that to do it?
interesting. Okay? You do.
Well,
Yeah.
if
No,
we're
you
looking
get a
at it in
hand
a
on her.
turn-based,
So here's the thing. You do get a hand on her. It was the animal handling check wasn't to see if you actually got there, but it was to gauge the reaction of the mother. So sure enough, as you reach out, you do notice she immediately snarls and lashes out at you as soon as you move towards her and have stopped playing. But the bite, the saber teeth, crack against the shield that you've put up, just in the nick of time, as you reach under and place a hand at the side, and the cure wounds does go through. Roll me how much it does. Nice. Yeah, you feel it now. That it is a long streak of an open wound that seems to have been caused by some kind of blade. But you place a hand on it, run down to the end of the scar, or rather to the end of the open wound, scarring it, and at least, sealing the wound, stopping its bleeding. And
nice.
you notice a significant shift in the mother's demeanor.
With my hand still on it, I am gonna rub it in like a petting fashion for like a second before taking it off. If that makes sense. Like not full on petting. You know, like when you pet or you like rub an animal, but like in like a good way.
Absolutely, you give some good pets.
Is that just petting? Because
I feel like it could be described as pets, but I get what you mean. Some might call it scrutches.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that and see just kind of how the lion feels about that.
Yeah, you do that. And the lion does not bite you. Or sorry, tiger.
Yeah, or yeah, tiger. Does it look like I can reach out for more pets? Or actually, can I retcon that? Instead of taking my hand away, it just turns into me petting it?
Sure. I would say now roll me animal handling at advantage.
Man, that would've been so nice before.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I had advantage on that one.
Yeah, gosh, come on, roll 20. That's okay. Even though with a 17, as well as the healing, the cure wounds having lowered the DC a bit, your scratches go through. They hit.
That's so pog.
They beat the saber-tooth's AC. Or yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm petting a saber-toothed tiger.
Indeed. And you do still feel like a tenseness like to it. You get that like the mother is like allowing it and enjoys the scratches, but it is still a wild animal in the depths of Ventraloom, this icy waste. You get the idea that the encounters that this saber-toothed tiger has had with humans, you gather by the wound, haven't been great. So you imagine any longer than, that classic 6-second round could still put you in further danger.
All right, and after 6 seconds, I am gonna take my hand back away from it.
Good deal.
The guy's still struggling.
Actually, it's been 6 seconds. Let's see how he does again.
Because I'm doing a lot here.
Indeed.
Please, man.
Nope.
Oh my god. Does anything I'm doing constitute as a help action for him? Whether it's me kind of distracting them a little bit, I guess.
Doesn't help have to be like directly helping the person do it.
Like I think like in order to take the help action, you got to be next to them.
Yeah. But then I'm not going that deep. I feel like the thing will kill me if I go anywhere near its cubs.
Good call. Good call.
I may be reckless, but I'm not that reckless. After petting it, does it still look like, I know you said there's still a bit of like a intensity, but is there like how is it like kind of looking right now?
It seems relieved, right? At the mending of the wound. And that is what has granted you the moment of having the chance for some scratches. But immediately after that moment has passed, and you move your hand away, it looks apprehensive once again. Simply in that, a motherly protective way of still being on guard and on top of things, aware of where her cubs are and where you are.
Well, I tried feeding it.
Are you still trying to tame it?
I mean, half that, half also just trying to give this guy an opening.
Well, we have plenty of other ways if that's the goal.
You have given him a couple of openings, but he has not been able to get free of the cub.
I got a few tools up my sleeve as well.
And
Indeed.
I'm at least trying to get this tiger friendly towards me. If not taming it, at least making it so that it's not going to attack me on sight. Which seems somewhat successful so far.
Again, it looks good with you being where you're at.
Okay.
It seems satisfied, right? Like, but if you're unsure, if you move closer, again, to its kids, you're smart enough to know how mother animals react.
Yeah. You said before that I didn't think it was hungry, right?
Yes,
Is the fish still on the ground?
it is.
Am I standing?
Pretty much at your feet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pick it up slowly just in case I need it again.
Cool. You do that.
Yep. And then I guess I'll offer out a ration? That I don't know. I'm kinda out of ideas now.
We can always try doing stuff that doesn't involve taming it and just incapacitate him pretty gosh dang easily and whisk him away. Fenro's got blindness, Rod's got sleep. I'm sure Fine's got a tool in this kit, but I don't know all his available spells.
I also have a suggestion.
That's a pretty good one.
What does suggestion do?
I have talk with animals. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
so yeah, we
That's
got
right.
plenty of options here.
And again,
You
just so you
didn't
know, like the
come
rest
with
of the
us?
party is free to do what they will. As much as you guys are welcome to
Yeah.
talk outside of character, you still do what your characters will do.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty much out of options
Baggy
in my kit.
actively has nothing in her kit for this. I will say that.
Yeah, I've exhausted everything in my kit for this.
I'm
If
gonna
it can't-
make my way up to Fenro, just so I'm closer.
Good deal. You don't need to be stealthy or anything. The Sabertooth is aware of all you dudes.
Oh, cool. I'm just gonna try to use detect thoughts. So I have to do that first.
Okay.
You find out that they're all trad wives, and not a single one of them would consider themselves a thought.
So, Rod, the deal with this is you do detect the thoughts of the Sabertooth, but the thoughts consist of various growls and grumbles, and cat sounds.
Does
that
suggestion
you are
still
not
work?
sure. So, get this. If you can talk with animals, if you know their language, yes. If you don't know, then you're unsure of whether it will go through or not. I don't know the actual ruling on that, but in my mind, a domesticated animal, you could absolutely use suggestion and it would understand the common dialect. But a wild animal, you're not so sure. You know for a fact if you knew how to speak with animals, you could do that. But in the common dialect, you're unsure.
Aw. Yeah, they have to be able to hear and understand me.
Yep. Yeah. That's the kicker.
If
But the question
Finewynn-
is, can Fine... Yeah.
yeah, if
Fine-
Finewynn
Fine
just
can
told him what to
straight up-
say,
I can
Well,
talk.
it's not like you're sharing a language at that point.
Fine saying he's not good with animals, meanwhile being able to talk to animals.
Yeah, no. We're the stranger, because I don't he's not proficient with animal handling, and he doesn't Every time I roll animal handling, it's really bad. It's the opposite perception for me. but
This is the best
he
for
has
my animal
talk with
handling's
animals
ever
from the
been.
class,
I was about to say, Fine, yeah, that's probably how it is. Where like Finewynn learned the spell like through his training, but has he been able to put it into practice at all, or did he take the practical classes involved with that spell? No.
Yeah, no. He used it once when fucking like Sawyer was a werewolf, and it actually like kind of was useful.
right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because he's also not persuasive either. It's fucking hilarious.
And speak with animals. Is that a only self cast, or?
Wait, if it's not only self-cast, that would be actually.
I think
wonder.
because of how you have it, it's explicitly self-cast. I'll double check. Like, because you don't have it as a free, as like a spell. It is part of a class thing, if I remember right.
Yeah, I get it for like. It's like one use a day, but I don't think it has anything special about it. It's just one use
What
a day.
is it? What is it from?
I think.
Oh,
I'm not-
primal awareness from third, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a ranger thing.
The thing is, I think I do have it. Just that I get one use for free per day or something like that. I don't remember.
Where are?
Because it comes from my planar warrior subclass.
We just do sleep.
It is a planar warrior thing.
Or I
In
think
Horizon Walker, you mean?
Horizon Walker, yeah. Planar warrior is a feature.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, that's just a PHP Ranger thing. Let me see. Or no, specifically this one is a. You do know it, and you can cast it once without expending a spell slot. But it does explicitly say you, as in the caster, for Speak with Animals, the spell.
Alright, so
It is explicitly a self-cast.
here's what I'm
With
thinking.
range self.
Here's what I'm thinking, though. It is range self, but if you place a hand onto Rod, hit me with an Arcana check, casting it in the self range, right? Essentially, like giving him a bear hug. I'm
You're
gonna say
talking-
there's a possibility for that to happen.
You're
I'm
talking
super down.
touch at that point.
I'm super down.
I
can't
guess
tell
so,
if Mitch is
but
being serious.
It's also
But
free.
Becky, do you
I
get
would
me?
say a way to wing it. Rod got the funny helmet. He just basically Finewynn's a
connects them.
conduit with
Yeah.
Rod hooking into Fine's brain and listening to Fine, which is literally just Fine talking and repeating as a intermediary translator with extra steps. That's literally what we're describing. I want to make sure that point's
This is
clear.
too convoluted. Never mind.
You're literally describing Rod going into Fine's brain and mind just to hear what Fine could literally just repeat verbally.
No, it was
He's trying to use
specifically to get the
suggestion, isn't he?
suggestion spell, yeah, to go
Yeah,
through. I remember.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give Rod a big hug.
Heck yeah.
I feel
Alright,
like
let's do
the
it.
conduit thing would work more than that.
Nah.
But come on.
I just want to give Rod a hug, you know?
I could also just give Finewynn the helmet.
I mean,
True, but you have the suggestion spell, my man.
No,
Yeah.
it's on the helmet.
It's in the. Oh, that's right.
You would have to attune to it, though. I'm assuming it's an attunement item, and that's an hour-long thing.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I could just stand here and watch the Sabretooth for an hour.
All this guy's getting mauled to death.
An hour long. with
Like, oh,
the guy
we're
just,
saving you, we're saving
trying
you.
to-
It's-
trying to get the cub off of him for an hour straight, failing every 6 seconds.
we tried.
I could probably keep playing the loot.
True.
but yeah.
You have kind of essentially unlocked like a means to, I would say, like to keep the Sabretooth at least calm. from attacking.
That's good. I can't. That suggestion of like hugging Rod is the funniest thing to me. to go with
That's
the
why I'm
spell.
like, I'm alright with
Oh.
you giving it a shot. Roll me Arcana if
Yeah.
you want to try to make that happen.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
last time-
Let's see it. Let's see how much I roll on Arcana. Come on, be like perception. Don't be like animal handling.
Last time Rod like slapped my ass and it gave me advantage.
That's true. Yeah.
To
See?
be fair,
Slap his ass.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite moments.
It was a good
ass
moment.
slapping just becomes like the way we help each other out.
Yeah. That's how you assist.
But yeah.
Just like sports people in the locker rooms, you know?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We're like sport peoples.
Alright. Well, I will need either Coleman or Ginny to roll Arcana for fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm breathing heavily.
I forgot.
Yep.
Cole, do you want the honors or should
Yeah,
I?
sure, I'll do it.
Oh!
Okay. I've not been
Oh.
rolling
Way
well
to go,
tonight.
dickhead.
Oh.
It's not my fault. It's Mitch's fault for
It is.
rigging my dice to be bad.
You're right.
Mitch,
I
why'd
knew
you
it.
do that?
It was bad timing. I
Quick, slap his ass.
Well, I don't know if that would help.
Yeah, no, that would. If it took the second number, that would make it worse.
Yeah.
No, I guess I gotta play the lute for an hour.
Or you just put them to sleep. Like, it's
You
right
give
there.
that a
I have,
shot, yeah.
I have it pulled up. It might not even work. We'll
You
see.
do need
know?
to, yeah. That is the thing. You'll have to roll me all the dice involved.
I'm getting this far because that's how far I have to be.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
to be
sure.
fair, there aren't any dice involved for suggestion, if I remember right.
For sleep.
The spell.
It's DC 13.
sleep. Well, yeah,
For
but that's going to
suggestion.
be a roll on. Wait, is it even save? I thought it was explicitly they just wouldn't do things that were out of character for them.
DC 13.
That's a save.
Is it with the DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a charm effect that you can save from, similar to.
Oh, I remember.
Troubles.
I remember the big thing.
Gotta take a whiz. God, I'm
Right.
drank too much.
Okay.
The big thing was it doesn't
where
make them
sports is-
hostile like every other charm effect does. 90%
Yes.
of the charm effects, when it wears off, they become hostile. Suggestion does not have that side effect.
Nice. It's a little more subtle. But alas, Finewynn wasn't able to make the Arcana check happen. So you can try sleep though. You'll have to roll. I forget how many dice. It's like a bunch of dice. Because you're
It
trying
depends
to.
on the level, but it is a bunch, yeah.
Does sleep make them hostile?
No,
does,
it puts them to sleep.
if
I'm
it
saying
fails, they probably just wake up.
If it fails, they don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Also, there's no save on sleep. It is explicitly just 5d8, and then, 5d8 at base cast.
That's yeah.
The total
And then that 5d8 is split up across everyone in range, with the starting from the enemies with the lowest hit points and going up until you're out of the d8's worth.
Okay, so I had 19.
19 HP worth.
Yeah, I rolled a 7, a 1, a 3, a 2, and a 6.
Pay no mind
Wait, so it does
to this
damage?
roll.
No, it doesn't do damage. That's just how much HP it can. HP worth a creature it can put to sleep.
Alright, I'll just ignore that roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you get-
probably not important.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It genuinely isn't. It's something that I'm rolling for something that happened in the past.
Smitmar?
Skimidar.
Mitch, speaking of something that happened in the past, how much damage would that saber juice have done to me? Or is-
It instantly
None.
kills you no matter your HP.
It would do none. It wouldn't have hit.
I'm thinking if it did hit, because doesn't damage normally get rolled with the attack roll?
Yeah, it's right there. It's 5.
It's not there for me.
Okay, so how much
The
HP does the...
Smitmar,
For
the scimitar is
Sabertooth
what.
has a scimitar has a saber. The Sabertooth has a scimitar tooth?
No, it's
No.
just the same. It's a stand-in for it, is what Mitch is saying.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry for the confusion.
Oh,
It is
wait,
a
that would've been-
retrospective
I
roll.
wasted shield on that. What the fuck?
No, that's no. You used shield on the bite earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the damage for the bite?
No.
No.
It's for something
Can I put
entirely different.
Oh.
them all to sleep? Is there
So
enough?
with you rolled 19 for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming no.
You
But I
would
just
be
wanna
able
ask.
to put, so you gather that you would be able to put let's see. You would be able to put the guy to sleep.
Just the dude?
Not even the
Just the
club?
Not even the... Okay. Wow. Well, this was good. I say we can't... This is beyond saving.
He can't even put one of the cubs that are on top of the dude to sleep to maybe give the dude
Listen.
an easier time of getting out.
So hey, hear me
Listen,
out.
I'm
hear
a
me out here.
professional.
Hear me out. With the intent though, like right, some of that power to daze the lioness or the tigress, and with the playing from Sawyer, I would say it would give an opportunity to either hold out until the dude can finally break free, right? Like however long that takes, or for somebody to rush in and try to grab him out.
I'm doing it. I'm rushing.
It would daze
That
the lioness.
Fenro
the
sees
tigress.
Such a bad idea.
I'm
Nah,
doing
that's
it.
a great idea.
Listen, I'm
No,
so
no.
strong. My athletics
That's
check...
what I was gonna say. You're strong as fuck.
Oh, I accidentally drew. Fenro is gonna pat Rod on the back and give him a shield of light. Or
There's a
where is
there's
it?
a
Shield of
line
fate.
of blood now.
Just take +2 AC.
Also, I noticed this earlier. My AC's 12. It was 18.
Yo, what?
I don't know why it's 12 now.
And something on your
something?
sheet probably, yeah. A item probably got its values mixed up, but yeah, you should have 18 AC.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it's at 20.
Now it's 20.
And at the time, it is now 20. Yeah.
All right, rush in. You rush in?
Yeah. Is that
Are
athletics?
you
Is that what
rushing,
that
my
is?
friend?
Oh, duh.
Excellent. Roll me athletic.
Where is Rasvitali Yabuni Krushi Popolito Money Nakratoi?
Okay.
Heck yeah. Sure enough, you rush over to these cubs here. You how do you get, I would say with a 21, like how do you get this like other cub off of this poor
Listen,
guy?
you ever been bowling?
Yes?
You know the pins?
Yeah?
I know of them.
Imagine
them.
imagine the cubs are like the pins, and when you're playing the sport bowling.
Excellent.
The ball.
Yeah, you just like force push. What are you using as like the thing to knock him down?
What do I have? Hold on. I'm using the picture of Mushroom Knight as a makeshift shield.
As you should. Good deal. And you easily like. I like to think it's like a rounded frame, so it works
I
well.
also have a shield, but that's not what I'm doing here.
Nah, come on. And you, sure enough, you like rush, seeing the opportunity. You slide like underneath the tigress, slide through the snow, with the shield in front of you, knocking into the cubs like pins, and they scatter off to the sides. And sure enough, the dude is left in the middle, he's prone currently, but the only one left in where you had initially slid through. And he stands up and goes, okay, yeah, get me out of here.
Am I supposed to? Can he? Is he injured?
Nah, he looks okay. A little bit smushed.
I feel like he probably should be running at this point.
Yes. Yeah. He gets up and starts running with you.
Word.
Tiger
alright.
stays during this, right?
The tigress is going to try to swipe out at Rod at disadvantage.
Oh, that's okay, dude. I'm so strong.
With the you have a 20 you have a 20 AC currently. Oh, whoops. What was that?
Yeah, did Rod stutter?
It goes
What?
through.
Alright,
hang on.
No. You said disadvantage, Mitch.
Sorry, thank you for catching me on that. Sorry, yes, that it it seems like it should go through. Right, like you're sliding back under her legs, and like she opens her maw and strikes down with her teeth. But you end up sliding, like, with how big and like wide the saber teeth are, you slide through the teeth. Hear me out. You slide through in between the teeth.
No.
Never mind.
So.
All right, come on. That's all right.
What do you mean? That's silly.
Dukes of
I like it.
Like Dukes of
it's
Hazzard.
silly. No. It can still. I'm just saying.
It's not reasonable at all.
That tiger needs an orthodontist. If their teeth, its teeth is that.
Do you
fucking
see
wide.
how
That's fair.
far apart the two big teeth are?
Yeah.
Is Rod just smaller than I think he is?
I'm you know
No, it's just a big ass lion or tiger.
Yeah. And he ain't lying.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
Because
She
he's a
ain't lying.
tiger.
And you saw that she was mostly biting out in order to try to grab the cub, or what she thinks is the cub's scruff. But in trying to grab at that, she misses you and the cub man. And you guys are able to scoot out from her grasp.
Does she think Rod just stole her cub?
Most likely.
Yes, that she does.
God. Oh my
Idiot.
You
god.
see,
can't
she
count.
gets, though she is dazed, and kind of has to blink her eyes a bit to tell what just happened. You see her brow does immediately furrow.
This would be a great time to talk to an animal.
And now I'll need everybody to roll initiative
At advantage for me.
as we try to escape the saber-toothed mother. Next time on the Crawling Dusk.
Yeah, this is easy. This is an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna run away.
I imagine you guys
Should you not
most
just
likely
show
will.
the baby, the quote unquote baby?
Or just the fact that we have fucking
Just
talk
rip
animals,
the head
and
off.
just be like,
Fuck
hey, this
it.
ain't your kid.
And I will say, I'll give you this as the reveal, because these three will be able to see under the maw finally who this individual is. He's right up next to you. He's running as fast as he can.
God, it's him!
The maw flapping above on his head. As you see, under the maw is a little cap. And he is running his tuchus off
Love your book.
as all of you
iDubbbz.
are running.
iDubbbz, get out.
I'm so glad I had advantage. Woo!
Bro.
What?
The one time you remember to put it on.
It doesn't even matter. Does it ever really matter to me? Apparently not. Alright. Okay,
Oh, but
Coleman.
It's the one time you remember to put it on.
Hey,
Oh, that's beautiful.
it assured, right? It gave you assurance.
Yep,
Um,
that's what it is. So why? Who's this cowboy?
That's
That's Jerma.
Jeremy P. Banana. What was his middle name?
Jay.
Jay.
Hey, banana.
From
Yeah.
Pirate Island?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got his book, and Cole's literally wearing his tabard.
Do you recall?
That's amazing.
What Morgo said had happened to him?
Oh,
No.
I don't.
I think it was.
I might have
it
it
was
written
most
down.
likely just an off, like a set off to the side comment, but
Yeah.
I believe she did say.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. My notes.
No,
my
I feel
notes
like
are,
I remember her saying it, but I don't remember what it was.
my notes are not good.
Apparently, I put a lot of stuff about Jeremy J. Banana, but not that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna
might be
show
able
you.
to understand by context.
Yeah.
I want to
It
show
was
you my
said
notes that I have
he'd been eaten.
because they're really good.
That's
I mean,
right.
almost.
Mm-hmm.
He almost did
Turns
it.
out it wasn't quite what she had thought. As the man, the legend himself, is now running right beside you.
What a legend.
But hey, with that, find out next time who Germa J Banana truly is. We'll get to know him a little bit better here if our heroes can escape.
I'm back.
And we will
Yeah, welcome back.
see what
Look
the
at
rest
who's
of
on the
journey-
screen.
Yeah,
see,
gonna say.
see what the rest of the journey entails. As
Archaeologist.
as they take their week-long trek across the snow to get to Vardenwald. All right, thank you guys so much for playing in my game. I hope you had a
Thank
good
you,
time.
man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
I gotta
Thank you.
ask, would he have spawned from a 9, 8, or a 5?
What do you mean? Oh,
Jerma, would we have gotten this encounter for a 9, 8, or 5? I've got, like, that just makes sense to me.
yes.
Since it is Jerma 985? Okay.
Yes.
Or
I
a
rolled
2.
perfectly.
Or a 2.
Why a 2?
Second Jerma.
Oh, second Jerma, yeah.
Second drama, something like that.
It was specifically 985, but I can add on the 2 in retrospect.
Respect.
I still think this tiger looks very tameable.
It
I disagree. At this
very
point,
tameable and beatable.
Sawyer.
Oh, no.
Um,
I mean, Nick, if you end up, like, having weeks where you just can't make it because of scheduling, you could be just out and about taming wild monsters.
I think you would have it.
like. Did what I say make sense though? Like, it's something that can be done, right? You can tame like a wicked, immensely large or ferocious animal. You can do that, but it takes time, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's this like fairy tale instance of like, like love at first sight, animal meets man and is forever indebted.
I think
there is.
What?
I think you would have an easier chance just stealing one of the babies and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. I mean, when Mitch said that, my
Honestly.
plan was more closer to just at least get the lion to follow, so that whenever we have downtime, I can work on it, or at least the lion get interested. I don't know.
That's fair.
Now, obviously, not tame the tiger immediately, but
Hey, that's fair.
like start the process
Talk.
and get it to a point.
We just
where
went
it's
through
something I
3
can
different
return
big cat
to.
species.
And it might be something to think about on the way back, right? Sawyer, if you remember this this spot, you could maybe
Yeah.
come back and search for the mother tiger. It may be an easier thing to get them to follow and then tame if you're heading back rather than
Yeah.
going to.
Sawyer physically cannot get lost on somewhere that he's been before.
That's right. Yeah, you'll remember this spot then.
Yeah.
What the
We-
fuck?
He's got
What?
Sorry.
he's got that that wicked feet.
non D&D related. I just saw someone say Adachi is their favorite character in gaming ever.
We need to put that person on a
That's
list.
that's not
Adachi is
surprising.
here.
No, we need to put that person on a list.
They're